Check the stream.
Permanently muted. No choice.
Maybe that's for the best. Hey, I'm hanging in there. Better than last week, so we're good. Hanging in there. Play. Better than last week, so
Okay, sounds like we're good.
Better than last week, so
Okay, we got that nice audio loop happening where you can hear us listening to us listening to us listening to us listening. That's enough of that. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome back, Skeksis Suckers, to another episode of Birth of a Nation, a Dungeons & Dragons 2024 campaign in a world of my own design. In our last episode, the party had some really fun going to a comedy night and listening to one of the NPCs do their thing, while also allowing one of our players, in the form of the weirdly stoic yet also incredibly charismatic Mortimer, absolutely crushing it. If he was on Kill Tony, he would have definitely gotten a golden ticket. And that was a lot of fun. They then decided to half date our NPC by getting them incredibly inebriated with the hopes of
cancel this plan halfway through. I feel real bad.
With the hopes of swiping their family heirloom, which was almost successful, but they decided to do the actual Texas switch right outside her house, caused a bit of a kerfuffle and roused her husband, who was very much sober and kind of realized right away what had been happening, was extremely suspicious. But after a quick conversation with the local noble in the party, suspicions were quelled and information was provided. And I believe when we left our party, they were going to bed down for the evening in the hopes of having a conversation with the to-be sober Eleanor about the said locket.
Yeah, I thought we'd already plugged her with that information, but apparently there's more. So that's all good. I'll send Penn to go keep an eye on them so that in the event that something does happen to them overnight, I'll know.
Sure. Yeah, so the Quasit, who is here, is going to make his way over to here and creepily, invisibly stare at the sleeping drunk lady.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'd love to stare at the lady for you, master, no problem. He telepathically says.
Why do you have to always make it weird, Penn?
I did not want to make it weird. I just wanted to be of service.
I did not. I find it hilarious that you've decided to make him Gollum, but that's fine.
That's just a similar voice. He's not crazy. He just loves you. He's just completely and utterly devoted to your service. I just want everyone watching. I want everyone watching to know that while it's slave labor, it's willing slave labor.
this glorious Stockholm syndrome thing I've got going with this summoned demon that is my servant.
So yes. Listen, his entire existence was thousands of years of wandering the abyssal plane, and now all of a sudden he has purpose, and he's so thankful for it that he's ever indebted to your deity and ever grateful for tasks that you provide him, which give him meaning to his existence.
That we're morally justifying slavery, but that's fine. Going on.
Just saying, there's two sides to every coin.
There were good people on both sides.
It's not really slavery if he's willing now, is it? That's
exactly.
That's something else.
Exactly.
He doesn't have a choice, though.
Yeah, I mean, he can't say no, but also he's happy to say yes.
Moving on.
Moving on. So what's
that sounds like lawyer speak.
What's the party doing at this point?
Going to bed.
Okay, everybody.
Are we close enough where Penn can pass the word?
Bizarre day behind him.
I mean, you can telepathically communicate across all great distance, right? You can't see through his eyes from far away, but you can always communicate. Yes, Mike?
Penn?
Yeah.
No, I can only communicate with him when he's in within 100 feet of me.
Okay, so you give him the task of watch the lady and what? Because it's a set it
Come
and
warn
forget
me
it
if-
thing, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, ideally, he's smart enough to know like implied tasks, but yeah. So, please keep an eye on her and inform me if they are under attack.
Please keep an eye on her and
Fine.
inform me if they're under attack. I mean, he's got an intelligence of 7, so he understands what you say to him. He's not really like a decision maker.
Where's oh, I thought it was this building. It's the other building. Can you move my token to where a bed
Get
is?
bit by a mosquito, master.
Sorry, say what, Mike?
Never mind. I was just trying to get into the wrong building. Discord's a little slow.
Yeah, we head back to the inn.
Yeah. Yonder here. Ah. Discord just rebooted on me. Okay.
Discord?
No, sorry, roll 20.
Gotcha.
I was like, how am I still talking to you? Now let's close all these other tabs that might help.
Did the page just refresh for anyone else?
Yeah.
Not for me.
For me.
I'm still
I'm-
loading the page actually.
I had the page loaded up. I moved my token a couple times. Now I'm looking at a white screen with my health bar only, and that's it.
Yeah, that's what happened to me.
Weird.
I
Not,
went out of roll 20 and I'm doing the
I'm
same
still
thing
in.
back
I'm good.
the 2 hotel guys
Yeah.
are having an issue.
Shocking. All right, either way, we're going to bed.
Okay. So you enter your bedroom, and the guy is still in his chair, staring ahead, calm, chill, awake.
Do we have to feed this man?
Yes. Why is that a question?
I fear removing the gag.
He
Is it
still
a ball
looks
gag?
defeated, right? Mortimer, I get the sense that he is not going to be going anywhere. The man appears to be of the sort that because he failed at his task, he believes that he has no more meaning. It is my intent to try to give him some in the morning, letting him know that where the locket is in our possession. So ideally, he will go back to his compatriots and inform them to leave poor Eleanor and her husband alone. Don't know how well that plan is going to work, but I'll figure it with a shot. But yes, we should definitely get him something to eat so he doesn't just starve overnight, whether it's just bread and water, whatever you normally give prisoners. I assume there's a procedure you would know. I leave matters to you of the sort.
We usually just throw him in a hole.
Well, you have to feed your prisoners. You can't just let them starve to death.
Well, when we take prisoners, it usually doesn't last very long. So, I suppose. What does the law of this land say?
We certainly don't let
So-
them just
Yeah,
starve to death. Yes, go ahead.
I was gonna say what you're saying, Zach, is unequivocally not in alignment with the Blackguard.
Oh, okay. Tell me about the Blackguard.
The
Well,
Blackguard-
this is
Blackguard-
technically Red
just let
Guard, too.
Right, but the Red Guard is simply an extension of the Blackguard, known.
Is it
the Red
official or
Guard-
unofficial?
They are an official extension of the Blackguard. The
Ah.
nickname Red Guard is because of their affiliation with the arcane arts.
I see. Okay, so it's like, the Navy versus the Army kind of a thing.
It's more like the army. It's more like
More like
correctional.
special forces in the army.
It's like correctional officers versus correctional officers of a forward outpost prison who had to team up with local shaman to make the outpost prison functional.
Yes, very relatable. That does make sense. Yeah, there we
I mean,
go.
but that's really
So an apt metaphor. I'm
like
sure.
the part of the red guard, the part of the red guard that is the black guard is the same as the rest of the black guard.
Got it. Okay, so when we take prisoners, we do feed them. Okay, noted.
So you are
Okay, so-
effectively like a federal correctional officer.
Yeah, it's not Andersonville in the
Retcon.
Civil War.
Yeah, it's more like Judge. It's more like Judge Dredd with magic friends.
Okay.
If Rob Schneider
Judge
were a
Dredd does-
sorcerer,
Judge Dredd didn't just execute everybody.
yeah, if Rob Schneider were a sorcerer, you'd be Judge Dredd.
Yes.
Rat
But he's calling
Schneider.
on people to like take prisoners back to their like full maximum security prison.
Yeah,
right?
like Fort
They
Dane.
had a kitchen there where they would feed people.
Fort Dane. Fort Dane at this timeline, I believe, is not yet built, but there are prison facilities that exist. I'm not sure about that. Fort Dane may exist, or I'm not sure. No, Fort Dane definitely exists.
I was like, Fort Dane was like the initial one, I thought.
Fort Dane definitely exists.
Anyway, so on that note, when we're back in the room, I checked the prisoner to make sure that the chain, the knots, gag, wax,
Pain,
Blindfold,
knots, gag,
everything.
wax, so how many things? Because these are going to be an investigation check.
all the things that we made sure before we left, I check on those. There's 5
So-
of them.
All right, so make an investigation for each one and tell me which one it is.
Investigate again. Okay.
What is he investigating?
He's investigating each of the bonds that were given to the prisoner to ensure that
Right,
they
but
are
like,
still
how hard is
secure.
it to tell if the wax is still in his ears?
Well, it might be a low DC. You're now debating the DC of each check, but you still have to
Fair
check,
point.
right?
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Why not? Oh, I don't have my notes because they're on my computer at home. Oh well.
I mean, I might be able to answer some questions for things that you would have taken notes about. So if you have questions, just whisper the GM. So what is this?
Can do.
Tell me what you're investigating before you roll in the future.
Gag.
Gag. Very good. A gag appears secure and unmolested.
Well, I also would have seen him. I thought the entire time that Penn was watching him, he didn't do anything.
The entire time Penn was watching him, he appeared to be stoically staring, though blindfolded, at the wall. Correct.
All right, fair enough.
Chains.
He was up on the ceiling. I suppose he could have been doing things that Penn didn't notice.
Chains. 11.
I'm just gonna pre-roll me. You can tell me what's what. Ropes.
Gag, chains, ropes.
Blindfold.
Gag, chains, ropes, blindfold.
What was the 5th one?
No, earwax?
Yeah.
Gags, chains, rope, blindfold, earwax. Okay.
Oh, I also have a magnifying glass that gives me situational advantage on certain things.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead and do advantage on the
Just roll again.
just roll again 3 times. So it's advantage on the earwax, the gag, and the blindfold.
Earwax is a 20.
It was 5, a 20, and a what? 13. Right, that should be 8 rolls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Okay. Okay. After investigating the prisoner quite thoroughly, you come to the determination, as far as you believe, that none of his bonds or restraints have been altered, tampered with, manipulated, or even attempted to be manipulated.
I turn to my friends and I give them a kind of a stoic nod. We're all good here.
Can I utilize alarm? Now, does it have to like? So I would exclude us, and
Set
even
an
though he's
alarm
already in the area,
against unwanted intrusion. You can choose a door, window, or area within range, no larger than a 20-foot cube. Until the spell ends, an alarm alerts you when a tiny or larger creature touches or enters the warded area. When you cast the spell, you can designate creatures that won't set off the alarm. You can choose whether the alarm is mental or audible.
so I would choose us to not set it off, and I would create a little box around him that if he entered or left that box, whichever one.
And Mike's pet, which I assume we know is there, even if he's invisible.
No, he's
my pet
overwatching
is
the girl.
Keeping tabs on.
Oh, he's on the girl. Okay.
Mhm.
Well, could you still designate him in case he had to come back?
I suppose. So.
You can designate creatures that won't set off the alarm. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, you could designate.
Well,
Pen
it's
at the
okay.
end.
I wouldn't even designate him because if he came back, I would want to wake up anyway.
Yeah. Well, also Pen's not going to be touching the prisoner, and he's putting the alarm on the prisoner.
Right, but it is a 20-foot
Was
cube. So
putting
if
the
he
alarm
had
on a
to come back
20-foot cube area.
So if he had to come back in the room, he might trigger it.
So I read that as I don't
You
have
want
to
to
use
know
the whole 20-foot cube, but I can.
No larger than a 20-foot cube. Correct. You could make the
Right.
area smaller.
If Pen
So I would just create it.
anyway.
I would create like a
Pen will
box
tell me he's
around
keeping
him.
So you just
I would
want
make a
your-
box around him in the doorway and name and like the three of us and then the pet because no one else knows that we're doing this. The only 4 people in the universe.
Name, sir.
That was Jeff. not Ashtarine.
So
I get that you almost never
that's
see him, but
that's the maximum size. You can make it smaller, of course.
That's perfect right there.
Yeah, so I would just set that up around him. Wouldn't even be in the room. It would just be like if he got up out of his chair, essentially, he would trigger it.
Well, we don't want it going through the wall either. If somebody just walks down
Right.
the hallway, we don't want to set it off.
Okay, so more like
That, but like with the wall as a boundary, including the door. Is my
Like that?
suggestion. I'm not the one casting the spell. I'm steadily like hanging up my robes in a very nice. Oh, there you go. Yeah. I'm putting my robes away in a drawer and
that work,
them
Zach?
nicely.
Sorry, I got an emergency phone call, but they hung up. So
Okay.
their problem. Can you repeat that, please? I'm sorry.
I just asked if that works.
Yeah, works for me.
Okay. Okay, so that area is alarmed, with the exception of the three of you.
Inaudible.
it.
It would wake just me up.
Just you.
And you did it as a ritual cast, right? So you don't burn a spell slot?
Can I do that? Yes, yes, I can do ritual. Yep. Cool. Forgot I had those.
Before you, while he's casting the ritual, you are making sure, because I'm sure I've seen this before. Mortimer, let's make sure before we feed him first, or at least get him to try to drink some water before we put the spell on him. Yes.
Sure. Absolutely.
Well, him being in the spell, we might want to exclude him from it because it's unwanted intrusion. So if he's already in the area, he can't intrude.
Well, if
This
he
would
leaves,
be-
if he exits the area, it would also.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Yeah,
I haven't
we
said
want
so.
him. We want him to set it
But-
off and keep you.
Well, I would do something.
He's
like
already
this.
in the area, so he's not going to set
But
it off by existing.
the wording of the spell says when a tiny or larger creature touches or enters the warded area. So if he's already in it,
Oh, it
So
doesn't
then
say
why
enters
don't I
or
do
leaves.
this?
It touches or enters. He's right.
Okay.
So what do I do? Can I do something like this then? Look,
so that's why you name him because he's already in it. Because like we'll be around. He's not just going to get up and walk out. The three of us and
So I'll do something like this instead.
Yeah, I get you. So if he
I
if
mean,
he if he goes anywhere except in that chair, it should set it off.
Yes, correct.
I hear what
Also,
you're saying.
if he was going to leave, he would have tried to do so already. But I digress.
Yeah, but it's more about like if he decided to wait until we were sleeping to
we weren't
poke us
here
full of holes.
for like 3 hours. Although, if he wanted to do something to us, I suppose. All right.
I mean, you could make it a whole. You could make it a 360 dome just around him, like 2 inches away from him. It doesn't have to be.
He doesn't really know that I'm doing this anyway. So
Right, but like, there's 8th and 9th level spells being thrown out there. a wooden wall isn't going to stop someone from dimension dooring in.
Mm.
But if you put the alarm all around them, then they can't hit them from any angle. Or there's no angle where they can, you know what I mean?
I'm just imagining Mortimer just like drawing like a chalk like choice line.
Just think of it as a cake cover.
Yeah, cloche.
Yeah.
Well, okay. The material is a tiny belt and a tiny piece of fine silver wire, so he's just
That's
like
adorable.
lining the fine silver wire.
That's right.
The ritual minute is him just like slowly.
Gossamer threads strewn about the room.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean that all makes sense. Excuse me.
Oops. I don't want to do that.
And we did. What happens when we try to give him water? Does he actually drink it, or does he just meh?
Are you removing his gag? Or are you trying to give him water through a gag?
Mortimer, can you please ungag him and give him water?
Okay, I will have hold person held ready. And I will remove his gag.
So much.
Just pull it down a little bit, just enough so we can feed him some water.
Okay. You remove his gag. And he begins speaking in quiet, muffled tones in Draconic.
I think I understand him.
Yep, you do understand him. You don't understand... Like, you understand the words he's saying, but they don't mean anything. It's like a string of gibberish.
Does it sound like he's casting a spell?
It doesn't sound like the rhythm of arcane spells, no. But it's just like a string of random words. It's like air, one, forsake, near, hand, bow, that, sightless, 1/3, bow, rich, beneath, lack, hoard, touch,
I relay
down.
this to my companions and
Speaking in
translate it kind of real time to them.
Hang on, I got a text message.
He's just saying words. Not entirely sure what to do with this.
Well, try to give him water and see if he continues.
Okay, I'll offer him water from my flask.
You do so. What do? You put the flask in his mouth. You bring it to his face.
I bring it to his lips, like just nearby, to see if he goes for it. You know.
Well, he can't see it and he doesn't hear anything, so you basically have to
touches.
get,
If you touch,
right.
you'd like
I
touch.
touch it. Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. Good
Okay.
point. Yeah, so I would just touch his lips with it and put a little drop there.
He continues speaking over the mouth of your wineskin.
Just
What?
like lets it dribble down his
Follow,
face.
rib, down, not, minted, 1, truth, 3rd, forsake, common, within, grows, never, lies, brothers, give, doorway, crowns.
Reminds me of Battlestar Galactica.
I hear what you're saying.
Bears, Battlestar Galactica.
I hear what you're saying.
So any insight on this one, guys? I got nothing.
Within.
Well,
Follow, spell.
allow him to drink, and then I suppose we should regag him so we can.
Well, it doesn't seem like he's drinking. Maybe we just regag him and get some sleep and continue on with
Ancient,
the moves
mouth,
we're making tomorrow.
5th, dragon.
And with that, I take the
rich,
gag and I regag
stone.
him.
He stops talking.
I feel like there was meaning to that.
Or
I
he's
don't know what it would be.
intentionally trying to occupy his mind so that no one can read his thoughts.
Huh.
Well, this is your department, so
Unfortunately, my skills do not help here. That is very curious, though.
which is why I'm saying we've gotten all we can out of him today. He's not going to die of dehydration in the next several hours. A man that thirsty would surely take a drink. And if not, then that tells us evermore we're dealing with zealous types, powerful magic. So I suggest we get some sleep and continue the plan tomorrow. We could spend all night trying to decode this.
Yeah, I can't argue with you there, Ash. Very good. Well, it was an interesting day, gentlemen. Sleep well.
Good night.
Okay.
And I go through my little nighttime ritual, comb and oil my hair a little bit, polish clean the halberd, blade, and other weapons, unpack my kit, meticulously repack it, couple light calisthenics, and then I sleep on whatever comfort the carpet has.
Where are you
Wait a
sleeping?
minute. I'm half elf.
Where I'm at.
No, Mortimer, I was asking.
That's what I'm trying to figure out right now because I'm half elf. Do I need sleep? Or do I go? Do I
Full
have to
elves.
just rest?
Full elves
Actually, no,
do
you're
the
half elves.
reverie.
Yes, you do need to sleep.
Full elves do the reverie, but yeah, half elves have to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then I will.
It's a double wide bed.
Okay.
I mean, I'll take the spot. Works for me.
I mean, it's a pretty substantial bed. We're talking like almost
King sized.
almost 12 feet long.
It's a
Party bed.
That is a large bed, yeah.
Yeah.
Plenty
Okay.
of room there, Mortimer. No need to worry about my tail slapping you in your sleep.
I didn't even consider that until you said it.
You'll be awake when it happens.
I fall
Okay.
asleep in like in like Dracula position.
Guy's awesome.
Meanwhile, I'm like cleaning my paws with
Yeah.
my tongue.
Wow. Gross. Okay.
Mike and his
Cool.
toe beans.
His toe beans. So the party falls
Oh, and then I say,
asleep.
when I see that with the last sliver of light entering my closing eyelid, I go, man, seeing that really gives you a pause. And then I go to sleep.
Huh.
There is a constant with all of Jeff's character is puns.
Oh yeah, no, must happen.
Calling card.
And with that, the
Roll initiative. No.
the day ends, eyes laden with slumber. The evening creeps finally fully upon you, and sleep is given. Now, you can all long rest.
There's a button for this, isn't there?
Yes.
There is a button.
Long rest.
Where's that the button?
And it replenishes all your resources.
Take the spell management. Oh, cool.
Zach, it sounds like you made some of those changes on your list.
Yes, I did. Not all of them, but just little things.
By the way, the new version of Sleep, I think, is so much better than the old version because it's a level 1 spell that is still applicable at higher levels because it's not HP gated. It's kind of interesting.
Interesting. I haven't read about it.
So
Each
basically
creature
you
of your
cast
choice
it-
gets a wisdom save or be
Yeah, wisdom
incapacitated.
save, and then if they fail that save and then fail one more, then they're unconscious as a level 1 spell.
Ah.
Instead of after level 3, it's kind of like it's not.
Pointless, yeah.
And it's a 5-foot radius sphere. Okay.
Yep.
So it's a smaller area, but a greater chance of success.
So incapacitated too, Zach. This is something you'll want to. So like when we're in combat, a lot of your spells are all about denying the enemy their action economy. That's generally the most powerful thing you can do, and that's why that sleep is so good. Because incapacitated, we don't get the bonuses to hit them with hold person, but it's a level 1, and then once they're unconscious, then we get those bonuses anyway. So it's a pretty nasty little spell.
Doesn't work on elves though.
anything that can't be put to sleep. Yeah.
Fae, elves, undead.
Which makes sense.
Mhm.
Cool. The night passes uneventfully, although it's quite late. So to get a full long rest, you would have to sleep until 9 in the
We gotta wait for her
morning.
to get over her hangover anyway.
Yeah, you'd have to sleep
Yes.
until what is it? 11 a.m.
Is it
Roughly.
3 in the morning?
Yeah, you were at a
No.
bar. You were at a bar
but-
until it closed, and then had a big conversation at the doorstep of the.
Well, I thought we. I got impatient and after like an hour after the
Oh,
thing.
fair. So it was more like 1:30 when you went to sleep.
All right, so like 9:30. Okay.
It's not like you can't wake up at dawn and have long rest. But that's fine. You can awaken at 9:30. Would anybody want to wake up first, or are we leaving that to chance?
Um,
I feel like I would sleep exactly 8 hours.
Morning was very much a matter of routine.
Okay.
I would probably be the first up since I'm on the ground. So,
Ah,
early
that's-
morning if I shift
That's
my
fair.
weight.
You're the least comfortable, so you are up first.
Well, I don't know if there's anything that would. Well, okay, yep.
Nothing wakes you in the evening throughout your sleep.
Morning for that matter. But okay.
Yeah. And correct. Ash being the least comfortable is woken first. Roughly 9.
Oh, an alarm only works for 8 hours. So
Roughly 9:30 in the morning. Yeah, alarm would be at this point disappeared. Ash. You're awake.
Are you doing anything while you wake up?
well, I mean, you guys are still asleep, so I don't know,
Ash is the
meditating.
first to sleep. I hit the D&D snooze button.
Meditating. I'm not gonna do a full rigorous investigation set of rolls because that was kind of clunky. I wouldn't mind maybe looking closely.
Is he
Like a
still
per-
there? Let's start with that.
Well, I think I would notice if I woke up and we have early morning light coming in through the window that I'm right in front. Like, oh no!
So you're looking to see if the prisoner is still there.
Yes,
He is still there.
he's still breathing.
He's still breathing, normal, calm, doesn't appear to have literally moved from where you last saw him.
Perfect. So I meditate. I bust out a deck of cards, play this world's version of solitaire. I recoil my rope, etc., etc.
So you're just waiting for your friends to wake up? What's your goal?
Yeah, I said that already. I'm
I
not going to
missed
wake
that.
them up if. Yeah, sorry.
Okay, so you wake first
I
and
know
wait
I'm
for your
up
friends to wake up.
first. Exactly.
Cool.
Quietly doing a morning routine.
Mortimer, you wake up next. Because cats are lazy.
I sit up and get out of bed, like without any hesitation. Salute. I think that was a sneeze.
Sorry, I missed what you were saying. I was blessing Mike.
Yes.
Yeah, I was too. I sit up and I get out of bed with no fuss, just this is the time to get up. I'm up. I check on the guy in the chair.
Yep,
I see that he hasn't moved,
appears unmoved.
and I wake up Logan. It's time to get up. Poke.
No. Oh, right. Of course. I immediately mentally check on Penn and see if if Eleanor's awake yet.
Do you have to you have to move to him?
No. Oh, I guess, yeah, I can't be doing bonus actions to maintain that connection if I'm asleep.
That's
So,
what I meant. It was like a set it and forget it. Like you had to give him a task and then leave, right?
yeah, well, so the two minds lets me see through him and I can like cast spells through him, but I can't communicate through him through that. The mental communication is part of that's the evocation lets me see through him for like the entire plane of existence, but communicating still has to be with the mentally still has to be within 100 feet.
Gotcha.
So, but yeah, I have to be using my bonus actions every round to maintain that. So sleeping means I can't see through his eyes right now. I have to go within 100 feet of him. So yeah, I'd
You
have to
can't see
go
through
to
his eyes, but also he never came to tell you anything occurred.
Yeah, he never woke us up. So okay, he was not attacked. So that's good. Yeah, no. So right. So I don't feel a connection to Pen. So I just sort of get up and start. Well, getting dressed. Also notice that the guy's still there. Also kind of, I guess, notice that he hasn't moved. Yeah, I don't think he's much of a threat at the moment. I still think we proceed with our plan to let him go and see if he goes anywhere.
As soon as Mike says plan, sorry, you can't see in Discord, but I hold up like a big furry finger over my lips and like, and I go up, and now I dawned on me, one thing I should have checked while we talk about this. I checked the earwax meticulously.
Did?
Well, we didn't roll for it. We just kind of like, yep, he hasn't moved.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and do an actual investigation on the earwax.
At advantage because of the magnifying glass.
Yes. The earwax appears unmodified.
And then I hold aloft my hand and say, proceed. I'm trying to be charismatic, but coming off as kind of douchey for some reason.
Right. Well, he's clearly not a threat, despite, and I appreciate the extensive precautions everyone's making.
The wax could slowly deform due to his body heat and fall out of place, especially after 8 hours.
I proceed to continue to get dressed and head out to have the breakfast that we pre-ordered, as I recall.
Yes.
Oh yeah, forgot about that. Yeah.
Okay. As you exit the oldie shoppy, or in your room, I mean, you find the dwarf. I'll give him a different color. Just like yesterday, behind the bar, a few patrons scattered throughout, enjoying variety of foods and such. And he catches your eye and says, "Oh shoot, what was his voice? He had a cool voice. He's very piratey." Anyway, he catches your eye and he's like, "Oh, hello there. Good morning to you. I expect you'll be looking for your breakfast, eh?"
That sounds particularly lovely. Yes, thank you.
He starts shouting, and from the kitchen over here, a familiar young rapscallion comes out. "What's it? What you need?" "Get me breakfast orders are ready, please, now, eh?"
Oh, wait a minute. It dawns on. Oh, wait till Mortimer gets out here.
Wart then swiftly returns and into the kitchens, and you hear clattering and clamoring of plates and things.
Did we order food to the room or food to the bar?
No, I'd put it out here. He wouldn't bring the food. We didn't. No, they wouldn't bring food to the bar.
Specify
We didn't
that.
arrange that.
Okay.
We did not order room service.
No.
No,
Fair enough.
you ordered like breakfast in the morning.
Mortimer.
Yes. Good morning.
Whatever happened to your squire?
I think I left him outside.
Do you think he's still there?
Maybe. I'll go look for him after breakfast.
I bring it up. Very well.
Completely unconcerned.
Right. Eh?
Ash, did you exit to go to breakfast, or are you still in the room preening?
I'm still in the room because I know Mike's pet isn't here, and I don't want to keep eyes off of him.
Do you know Mike's pet isn't here?
Well, I thought we knew that
I
he
would have
was.
told him that I would have told him that Penn is over with the Eleanor. Yeah, I mentioned that
Oh, okay.
to the group.
Okay. Yeah, after a few minutes, Wart exits the kitchens and he brings over to your table a large platter upon which rests a variety of cheeses, cured meats, fresh fruit, a large pitcher of some kind of sweet smelling liquid, and a fresh loaf of some kind of country style bread. What is that, Aura?
Sorry, I was trying to figure out how far it reached. I couldn't see because it's literally as far as I can see. I'll fix it. Apologies.
It reaches right now 100 feet.
Well, it's always 100 feet. I just can't because of my line of sight. I can't determine.
Oh, it's
Anyway.
it's well beyond the entire border of the building.
But it's not. Oh, I can see more. Well, I shouldn't be able to see Mortimer, but I can. Okay, that's fine.
You can see
No need to have to,
Mortimer.
like completely. No. Sorry, Penn. But you don't have to like toggle that on and off. I'm just gonna keep my view on my character. It's fine.
Oh, I see. You can like see through his vision.
Yeah, but that's normally that would be true. Okay.
I can just turn his vision off. That's easy.
No, I'll just take a smattering of samplings. Thank you kindly, Wart. I appreciate the food that I'm sure you spent a lot of time and effort preparing for us.
I'm not supposed to talk to the patrons. He hobbles off.
Mortimer, did you get food? Doesn't matter.
He brought a platter, like a big
It's
platter,
there, yeah. I'm eating.
for the table.
Oh, and put it in front of us, not
yeah.
like for us.
No,
to
he
take it
dropped a
away.
platter on your table with a variety of cheeses, cured meats, fresh fruits, big loaf of country kind of bread, and a flagon of some kind of juice.
No, I proceed to dine accordingly, and
It's like D&D version of a continental breakfast spread.
Gotcha. So, Mortimer, do you have every? I got the impression last night that you have every intention of taking on that stable boy as a squire, whose name I remember but don't.
Yes, that was.
Because I would have written it down in my notes.
His name is
What was his name? Like Percy or
Perrin.
something?
Perrin. Yes. Perrin seems to enjoy working with me, so I suppose we could keep him around if that's something you believe would be beneficial.
I would entirely
I'll put it to the party.
leave to your judgment on this. Seeing as how
I
you
suppose
used
he
to
could be useful.
So you want to keep him around?
Let's give it a try. I could always send him back to Fort Dane if needed.
I think that's going to be a far larger endeavor than you're envisioning. Also, perhaps we should consult with whoever his adults are.
Again, that's his problem.
It's adults.
I mean, I'm sure there are people that will be wondering where he went. I can't imagine he lived, and I can't imagine he just spawned from the stable. But I suppose that's something that we can deal with once we actually find him and have a conversation with him. Meanwhile, is Ash not joining us? I guess not. I proceed to eat my breakfast.
In the same way that you would have explained to me that your invisible pet is not here doing something else.
Oh, you would have said you were not coming. Okay.
To continue with the meticulous security protocols we've had with this guy.
Which again, I believe are unnecessary at this point, but that's fine. All right. I proceed to eat breakfast. I guess Mortimer and I both do. I imagine nothing of consequence happens while we're eating, and I'm going to then get up and then go within. My intention is to get up, leave the bar, get within communication distance of Penn, and then reestablish my connection with him.
Okay. As you exit the bar,
I'm leaving as well.
as you both exit the bar, stop moving your tokens. I'm moving you for you.
Oh, sorry.
As you both exit the bar, you notice a slumbering boy.
Ah, there he is.
There he is. I walk
You
over to
realize-
him and what's that?
No, I leave you to it. All right. I'll be right back.
I go over to him and I nudge him awake and I say, I'm impressed with your persistence.
Oh, right. Nothing to report. No activity right up until the bar closed and everyone left. And I decided to come here because I knew you were staying at the Red Guard room, but of course I couldn't get in, so I just fell asleep here waiting for you, sir. Ha!
Very well. Will you be tagging along today?
If that's the right move to learn your ways, yes.
Very well. Stay close. Don't get in my way. Take notes.
Yes, sir. And he again does his improper but passionate version of a Blackguard salute.
Upon seeing that, I turn around. I say, "Hold," and I teach him how to do the proper way.
Oh, I see. It's not like this. It's like this.
Very good.
Yes, sir. And
And
he snaps a sharp, correct salute.
there we go. Much better. Much improved. Did I see where Logan went?
This is literally as far as I've gone. You can see me from where I am because now I'm in range of Penn.
Ah, there. I see you. Okay.
Oh, you're in
I just-
range? Hang on. Let me give him his vision back.
I'll go with you.
Well, no, I'm not. This is all I'm doing. So
Oh, I thought we were going to their house, to the.
no. I'm just trying to reconnect with Penn so that I know. So, all right.
Well, okay. So then I'll go to you then.
Yeah, she's still
Grumpy.
asleep, so we can.
Oh, sorry, I didn't move her. She is seated.
Oh, she's not asleep.
Yeah, she's seated over here. In a small breakfast nook with a big cup of steaming hot something. He is slumbering. Her husband is slumbering into bed. I don't have a token for him.
Where? Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. Okay. So the moment I have reconnection, yeah. So I'll stand here, have a quick mental conversation with Penn to the effect of, "You had an uneventful evening. It sounds like, Penn. Or I'm assuming, because he never reported.
Yes, nothing of note. She slept and then awoke.
Wonderful. The three of us. This is all in my head or mentally. All right. Maintain your current instructions. We'll be by shortly to have a conversation with the woman, and I will give you further guidance from there. And with that, I head back to the inn.
Yes, sir. I'm happy to watch.
As the connection breaks. But I'm now seeing through his eyes again.
Yes, because you're maintaining that as a bonus. Gotcha.
Yes, my bonus actions are constantly being used to maintain. So I love that my character is literally is simultaneously seeing in all directions around me all the time and also through his eyes.
That must be so confusing.
I mean, magic, and I assume I'm just used to it by now.
If you say so.
Oh. What? Come on, Roll20. What are you doing to me? So, I guess as I walk past the Mortimer, should we... Perrin? Was it?
Yes.
When's the last time you had anything to eat, boy?
Dinner time last night?
I kind of look back and forth. I'm like, yes, food, of course. Would you like to come with me and get some food? I bring him back to the pub where we had our.
Yeah, we go back to the pub, and I go in to basically sit down in the bedroom so that Ash can go eat.
Yes, sir. Marvelous. Delicious. He tucks right in, happy to have a big spread that would normally cost him like a week's pay.
He seems content.
Oh, now he's seen perks. We're not getting rid of him anytime soon.
So you guys are back over here.
I'm going back to the bedroom and basically relieving Ash of his duties.
Very good. Ash, you are
Head
relieved.
downstairs.
Well,
Downstairs.
It's not downstairs. It's literally across the hall.
We're all on the first floor.
Oh, first, I head to the kitchen and order my food and eat.
As
We
you
have a big,
as
we
you
have a big
as you
spread.
open as you walk into
I
the
would explain
tavern,
that there was a spread of food.
yeah.
Before he
As you walk
leaves.
into the tavern, you see Mortimer and the boy from last night seated at a table in front of a large platter of assortments of food.
I make a quick plate, nod to them both, and quietly eat my breakfast.
Okay. Logan.
I'll take the gag down in his mouth and see if he's still muttering words in a similar draconic that I heard last time.
Yeah, you can't understand it, but you hear the same sort of muttering.
Yeah, all right. Put the gag back in. Yeah, no. I will pass the time while my friends are eating breakfast, keeping an eye on to see how does Eleanor look? Like, I'm assuming she looks like really hungover and just terrible.
Yeah, I mean she's equivalent of like drinking coffee or the D&D equivalent.
Okay. I mean, I'll pass the time. There was a table. Were there Redguard books in the room?
But in what room?
The bedroom. I'm still loading Roll20. I'm stuck.
There was the IKEA cube style shelf with the baskets kind of thing, but they're just open squares just for like storage of belongings.
There we go.
There isn't like a library of books. And don't worry too much about the visuals. It's just a room in the inn as far as the map is concerned.
Okay, so there's no books or like a log book or something that like the Red Guard used to keep track of it. I'm looking at is there anything written down in the room that's Red Guard related? Is what I'm looking for.
Gotcha. Yeah, there isn't anything visually that would like set this room apart from any of the other rooms. It just looks like a nice
Oh,
hotel room.
just the Bible in the bed by the drawer. Got it. Okay.
Would I know, like, because this is a special room for us, would I know that if there was any, like, hidden passages, secret things left for fellow members of the Red Guard or Black Guard?
Blood Guard.
If there were,
Black Guard.
you wouldn't know because you're not a full-fledged member of the Blood Guard.
Full-fledged member.
And B, you're not currently aware of any such thing. You're also pretty aware that this was described to you as a room at the inn that's kept on reserve for passing Blood Guards.
Okay.
Got it. I was wondering if this room in particular, because there was a secret passage that went all the way back to 14 or something crazy, you know?
That would be like thousands of miles
Yeah, they're very good at digging.
under an ocean-sized bay.
Dwarves.
There's just a teleportation circle under the bed. We didn't know
There you
that.
go.
Yeah,
That's better.
that would be much easier to maintain.
Where's the secret portal? The bottom of the mattress.
You gotta flip the mattress over.
That
yeah,
was-
no,
That was a little sidebar. That was probably my favorite part of the D&D movie was the use of the
the clever use of portals.
clever use of portals and the art, and like that was really well conceived and executed in the context of the movie.
Yes, I agree. Yeah, no, I'm just passing. I'm just I don't know. I pull up my own books and sort of peruse.
Okay, so you're just passing time.
Yeah.
You're passing time. The boys are eating breakfast. What is your next goal?
Once the boys are fed,
Yeah, we have to go talk to.
basically, once the boys are fed, going to, and ideally, Reginald, I think is his name, is awake. We head over and start talking to Eleanor.
Okay. I can tell you that nothing of note occurs between now and then, if that's your pure linear course of action. So if we want to fast travel to that point in time, we can, unless you intend to do
My only
anything else.
Concern being, will they come and check the room while we're gone to do a clean of the room before we've checked? Is there like, all right, is there like a do not disturb like tag on the door we can flip?
It says DND.
D&D.
I don't want Wart to like walk into the room and see that we've got this bound dude. That's what I'm or the dwarf. That's what I'm trying to avoid.
So there isn't a placard per se.
Yeah.
Or we could leave a note.
You know, there are people with whom you can speak.
Yeah. Well, okay. So in that case, I'll ask, since it's his room, I would ask Mortimer to consult with the dwarf whose
So
name I don't remember.
You're back at the breakfast table?
Yeah, I'll come out to the breakfast table. Well, I won't leave until somebody comes in to tell me that they're done eating. But assuming that all works out, then we get together. Mortimer, since we are going to be leaving the room but would like to keep using it, perhaps we make sure that no one will also be using the room and that we may need it for another.
Well, hang on, wait a second. This matters. Who, you're not saying this, you're not leaving the room until somebody comes to get you.
Yes.
So is anybody going back to the room to get Logan at any point?
Well, I mean, I would go back to the room and get Logan.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't leave without him.
So you and Perrin return to the room.
Are you letting Perrin into the room?
No, I'll have him wait outside. Right at the door.
You want me to wait at the door, sir?
Yes, please.
Very good, sir. And then you do what?
Oh, sorry, it's still me. Yeah, I go in there and I say, all right, you ready? We're gonna go talk to Ellen.
Yes. But since it's your room, perhaps we should make sure with the
So
attendees.
you open the door and walk in the room?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Okay.
I do, yes, and I instruct Baron to stay out.
Yep.
Close the door behind him. Now I talk.
Sure.
Mortimer, yes. You and Ash are done with breakfast, I take it.
Yes.
Very good. Perhaps we should make sure that no one else is going to disturb the room while we're out. Since it's your room, I suggest discussing with our illustrious host to make sure the room is left alone, and then we can go talk to...
I could leave Baron to watch it.
Do we want him to know about...
No, this is official Bloodguard business. I say with a slight twitch. 'Cause
Right, so
Zach just
I can
realized that it wasn't
I
official
can
business.
send Ken here to keep tabs on him. I just want to make sure that we make sure they don't come to clean the room while we're out, is all I'm asking.
Yes, I will go let the Wart know.
Very good.
So I'll just go right to the bar. I'll walk back over there and just let
Do you exit the room?
the bartender know. Yes,
Okay. And you head over
Baron,
to
I'm going to let the
the
bartender
bar.
know. Please leave our room untouched,
Oh,
as we'll be returning later.
where did your token go?
Over by the bar? Oh, it was. Where did I go?
I don't know.
Did you delete it by accident?
My
I didn't intend to.
dynamic lighting says that I'm significantly. Oh, there I am. I'm way below the map. South
Whoa.
of the map.
I see you. How did that happen?
How did I get there?
I don't know.
I'll let you put me back there.
Yeah. I gotcha. Anyway, please continue.
Sorry about that. I decided to warp to somewhere else for a few moments. Please leave our room untouched. We will be returning later. Don't allow anybody in there, please.
So no turn down service then, eh?
No, thank you. Very kind. But we will
Very
pass
well.
today.
I'll make sure the wart don't go in there.
Much obliged. And then I'll leave.
What's Ash doing?
Munching.
Munching, listening, watching.
All right. Head out. If I can get out the door.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
I'll go with.
Sorry, dynamic lighting.
Okay. Roll 20 is being dumb, but if you could basically have me... I want to get in range of Penn, send him back to keep tabs on our guard, our prisoner, and then with the three of us, I'll head over to Evelyn's house.
Eleanor's house.
Or Eleanor, yeah. Roll 20 keeps glitching on me. Yay, hotel
Okay.
internet.
So the four of you head over to Eleanor's house.
Yeah, and I will gently knock once we get there.
Knock, knock, knock. Dun, 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 dun. Ah, I was wondering when you might show up this morning.
When the door opens, I make sure to let Penn know to like leave now, and then head over to keep tabs on.
You're continuing to you're continuing to bonus action.
Yeah.
Very good.
Okay.
Is it an okay time to come in and discuss?
Yes, absolutely. You may enter. My dear is nursing a bit of a headache this morning, but nothing a little, what would D&D call coffee? I guess they would just call it coffee.
We have coffee.
Yeah, nothing a little coffee can
It's
hurt.
like hair of the dog. Or
Nothing a little coffee
feathers
can
of the
fix.
owl bear.
Little hair of the owl bear.
Please
I
come.
like that a lot.
Come on in.
Little hair of the owl bear. I like it.
Do owl bears have feathers or hair? Fur.
They have hair.
They have fur.
There we go.
Actually, no. That's a good question. Is it feathers?
They have fur.
Anyway,
I mean, they have
They're
they have a
both.
combination, much like a griffin would.
Okay, so little fur of the owl bear then. Is what I'll stick to.
I like it. Yes. Entering. Yeah. Good evening, madam. I hope your headache isn't too terrible this morning.
No, I'll be fine. Reginald said you had some additional questions, and that
We don't want to be too much of a bother. Happily get out of your hair as soon as we can, but if you can enlighten us as to any more of history about your family's heirloom of a locket, that would be most beneficial to us.
Well, I certainly want to be of help. I wish I had lots more information to give you. All I really have is the stories my grandmother gave me when she gave me the locket. And she produces a small box made of a thin wood with a lid, kind of shaped like a shoebox, but it's wooden. And she opens it, and inside is a small case that, when she opens that up, has a little recess that like the locket would sit in, as well as a little burnished silver bound book of some kind. And she says, my grandmother said that she had this locket in our family for many years. She said that it was very important that we never lose it, and as long as I held it, it would always bring me good fortune and security, and I've always used it as sort of a good luck charm. I'm sure you notice my habit of holding it when I'm nervous, and it really bothers me when I don't have it. I feel like it actually works. I just am all out of sorts when I don't have it. But she never really told me much of where it came from. All I have of her and her memories is, the box the locket came in and this small album. But if any of it could be of any service to you, by all means, you're welcome to search through it, and if you have to take hold of the locket for a time, as Reginald mentioned, it's not my favorite outcome, but I can understand for our safety that I'd be willing to part with it, provided it's returned, of course.
I roll my eyes as soon as I hear her say all this.
I have every intention on my honor as a Pashaw to return your locket, madam.
You roll
may I see the
wait, why do you roll your eyes?
Because last night it was such a hassle, and now it's like, oh, okay, yeah, just give it back. Don't break it.
Last night you were stealing it from her. This morning,
I know, and I'm not good at masking my emotions. Like I know I should, but
I gotcha.
It's like, I can't help but make
he's
the
seeing
face.
sentimental drivel, is what he's
I
saying.
didn't say anything. I didn't say anything snarky like, oh
No,
yeah,
I get that.
now
I get that.
you.
I read that.
Communication is non-verbal.
That's my fault. I read that more as Jeff rolled his eyes, not Ash rolled his eyes.
Oh.
And I'm also like, when I roll my eyes
so-
too, I'm like, dummy, should have just waited for a second.
So I'm imagining that I can't see roll 20 right now.
Okay.
But I'm imagining that like I'm in the front, and the two of them are basically like behind me.
Yeah, that's exactly how I have it.
So I see him roll his eyes,
Right.
and I slap him with my tail.
Do
Yeah,
I see the tail coming?
Yes.
Yeah, but while consciously in your conscious mind you remember that Logan can see in all directions, colloquially and just habitually because of how people are, you assume nobody is looking at you, but of course he always is, and he chastises you with his tail for rolling your eyes.
I'm trying to do like a Neo fighting Agent Smith in the Matrix, just like one hand, parry. Like, not now, kitty.
I should have specified. I was trying to like slap him in the ankle.
Okay,
Oh,
more like
okay.
kicking you
As
under the
if it
table.
looks like a gentle
Okay.
twitch, but it's really me like tapping him.
He's
Like,
kicking
hey,
you under the
oh.
table with his tail.
Yes, essentially.
And I pull my hand in front of my face like I'm an actor and scene, and I go back to a stoic look.
If I had eyes in the back of my head, they would be rolling, but I digress.
I'm sure at least one of them on the
continuing-
cloak is.
This is happening at the same time as I'm having this conversation. May I please have the booklet or the album, as you said?
She slides the whole box across the table.
Okay. I very gently start opening the pamphlet or opening the album and ask her, "Could you regale me with the same stories that your grandmother shared with you?"
Certainly. I mean, it's those are just etchings of her and her family, and that one is a picture drawn of my grandfather, whom I never met, but she said was a lovely man. And her parents are in there as well. That's her mother and her father, and that's one of me as a little baby. These are all like artist hand-drawn portraits.
And none of these are anybody I recognize.
No, they're not. No, you don't recognize any of the faces, except
Okay.
you kind of see a resemblance of what's supposed to be baby Eleanor.
Right. But like, okay, none of these are like famous people I would know, or like some sort of relation I might see from another house.
No.
Okay.
Total.
So it's just albums of pictures of these people.
Total strangers to you in the photos. Again, the album itself is like the cover of it is a silver plate with embossed engravings in it, and it's like there's a front cover, a back cover, and a binding, and they're hinged, and then inside are the picture
Sleeves.
pages. Yeah.
Yeah. Is it there isn't a place in the album for the locket to plug in, is there? It's just a different place in the box that it went. These were two.
Yeah, so like in the air quotes shoebox was the album and the box for the locket. Both have like that silver embossing in the covers of it, both the clamshell box and the album.
Okay. Okay, so I look through all the pages, and it's just all these pictures. There's nothing on the front cover or the back cover inside. I'm investigating the book is what I'm doing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, make an investigation check.
I would if Roll20 would let me.
I mean, I can roll it for you if you'd like.
Please.
Also,
Also, let me know what I get.
Do I notice him investigating? Like, do I notice that he starts to?
I would be turning the book over.
Oh
in
my
head.
god! You rolled a 2 and a 1.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Wow.
Brutal.
Yeah. So
Wait.
my
investigation's a +0, really?
on your character sheet
What's
is it?
intelligence based?
I thought I had proficiency in that. Apparently, it's
Not on your character sheet. You don't.
okay. All right. In that case, See.
I see your
nothing.
proficiencies as Arcana, Deception, History, Insight, Perception, Persuasion, Sleight of Hand, and
Oh, yeah.
Stealth.
Yep, definitely not. My brain defaulted to Wallace. Well, okay. Seeing as how I'm like, okay, it's a very nice book. Mortimer, would you mind? I'm sure you're investigative eyes. Maybe you can inspect something here, and then I will. Actually,
Certainly. I will guidance myself and then do an investigation check on said book. Toggle guidance. Okay. You okay with the roll, Jim?
Sorry, I was doing something else.
No, that's fine. Just making sure it's okay that I rolled that.
You're doing a guidance investigation on the what?
The same thing that Mike just did on the book.
On the book.
yeah,
Okay.
handing
Yeah.
it to him.
Go ahead.
He handed it over. Guidance apply to roll. Why is it double here? Is it there double? No.
That's better.
Not very good. Especially for a +7.
Hmm.
Let me see if I can.
Okay, you rolled a 13. With the 13, so you inspect it. You notice that the metal of the album seems to be the same metal that's inlaid in the jewelry box itself. And they both have a similar sort of pattern, not Celtic, but kind of like those Celtic knots with like overlay, underlay in terms of how it's carved.
Upon seeing my friends investigating this, I'm gonna kind of peer over their shoulders, and when Zach's done fiddling around with it, I'm gonna take a look as well.
Okay, while they're handling the box, what are you continuing to do, Logan? You just
Ooh.
And well, I assume I'm listening to her tell me stories about her grandmother, and like, I have yet to hear what the stories are.
Hang on, Jim. Before you go,
Mhm.
James leaving?
Can I? Is it too late for me to use a luck point? This is what I was looking for. Equals your proficiency bonus, and you can spend the points on the benefits below. Advantage when you roll a d20 for a d20 test. You can spend 1 luck point to give yourself advantage on the roll. Would you consider this a d20 test?
Yeah, the question is, can you do so after the result? That's the question.
That's the question, exactly. Yeah. So doesn't
Like the
well,
description. There.
link. So no, I think I would have had to use this before the
No,
roll.
I think
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
declared advantage rather than see the result.
Declared advantage. Yeah. Okay. All right. Just checking.
Yep, understood.
Shall I give it a shot too?
Yeah, I just wanted to know what Logan was doing, and he said he's listening to stories. So she regales a tale of her grandmother who lived in the region, and her husband who lived in the region all their lives. And this locket was given to her by her father, who lived in the region all his life, and he supposedly received it from his father. And the family's ties stay in this region south of the Stony Peaks for many, many generations. And unfortunately, the ancient album of, not photographic, but artist rendering portrait histories uh, no longer dates back any further than that. But according to her grandmother, the family's been in this region for hundreds of years, way back, even if the legends are to be, if the stories are to be believed, They've been native to the area since the Wild Age, um, and the family has always had some manner of holdings within these woods, in one place or another, and none of them traveled very far. Um,
Madam, do you have any idea who could have created these beautiful silver etchings that are decorative of this box and the
oh,
album?
as far as I'm aware, the maker of the locket created the album and the jewelry case together, um, and the even the box that it's in was given to me when my grandmother gave these items to me, and she said that it was all been passed down, from generation to generation. He would have given it to a son had she born one, but alas, I am an only child.
Hmm. And you've worn this locket ever since you had it?
Oh yes, I never go anywhere without it.
I proceed to then. Well, okay, assuming everybody's done with the box and having not found anything additional.
Oh, so Jeff, you rolled a 22?
12.
Yeah,
Oh,
I figured the
yeah.
magnifying glass comes in use. To tack on to what Logan was just saying, when he mentions the silver etchings, that's when I really, maybe I missed something, and that's the tactical mind 1d10, so 22.
So you did a 22 on your investigation of
Yes.
the album.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yes.
Okay. So you notice that the album is far larger than the pages contained would fill. And the pages themselves are only like the edge of the page of the drawing is kind of glued in place to the binding, the backside of the binding.
hmm
And like the binding is like an inch and a half deep, and the pages are only glued in like the first centimeter of the booklet, and the back remaining, I don't know, 3.5 centimeters, um, have no pages attached to them.
So there's like a cavity in the spine of the book, essentially, is what you're saying?
Yeah,
Okay.
like the book doesn't close parallel; it closes like a wedge because the insides are like 70% missing.
Um, I will put my hand over my mouth to do like a bugbear beard stroke, and use that to discreetly point my finger at Logan, whispering via message. Something is hidden inside this book, but I'm thinking we might want to look at it closer without her around. Who knows what it
Perhaps,
could reveal?
perhaps I, based on what you just said, perhaps I wasn't clear in what I'm trying to describe.
I don't think there's
Um,
anything. It's not that there's something hidden in the book. It's that the book is missing pages.
So the book, let me just draw it real quick. The book is kind of shaped. Of course, the thing is gonna do the thing where I can't see what I'm drawing as I'm drawing it. Why
It's
roll
it's a
20?
book that has it's like an album page that's got 70% of its like it could hold 70% more pages is what I heard. And also these pages aren't fully encompassing the entire inside. Yes.
Yeah, Mike understands. I was trying to draw it visually so that Jeff could understand.
Where are
so
you?
okay, let me refine what I said then. It appears that this album could have been holding a lot more than what we see here.
Eleanor, you mentioned that this book has gone back. That it was your father and like multiple generations back, but I noticed the etchings only have one or two generations back. Are there more etchings perhaps that aren't currently in the book that you have?
Oh, I mean, there may have been in the past, but this was all that's been in there since I received it. You know, I never
So
thought.
I will.
I never thought about it. That the book is. Yeah, I guess that's true.
Wider than it could be, or wider than it needs to be for its current purpose.
Well, I mean, the photos are beautiful, but I never thought that if it's been around for so many generations that we would have images for more.
And you don't know who made these etchings, correct?
Sorry, when you say etchings, what are you referring to?
The drawings in the book.
Oh, yeah, they're not etchings. They're actual like paintings and drawings and
Oh.
sketches. And it's they seem of different styles as it goes back in time.
Oh, okay.
And she says, I don't know who made those. I believe my grandmother commissioned an artist to add my page to it in the front when I was young.
As I'm flipping through the pages, I say out loud, Jon Snow is a Targaryen.
So okay, now so we have the booklet and we have the box, and the box has has silver etchings in it
So
as well, right?
we'll call it the album, the jewelry case, and the box. Those are the three
Okay,
objects.
all right.
So the
So
album
I
and the
will
jewelry
also-
case are similarly adorned.
Okay. So just so I understand, Eleanor, you would take the locket and put it into the case every night.
Oh
as you
no,
slept?
I keep it on me always, but um, when my grandmother gave it to me, she gave it to me in the case, and I assume that's how it was originally purchased or obtained. It certainly goes with it, but I don't put it out. I don't take it off every evening.
With that knowledge, I will take the locket out of my pouch and very gently and carefully place it into the case and see if anything reveals itself to me about like a pattern when it's closed or anything else.
Um, so you place the closed locket into the recess.
Yep.
And where there's like those little scales on it,
Yep.
there's similar divots inside the depression, and it fits in like so snug and smooth that once it's in there, it appears to be like a solid single piece. Like you can't even see the seam where the locket is sitting.
Okay.
So it's high precision machinery, like kind of a creation, or whatever, not machinery, but very very precisely crafted.
Artistry. Yep.
And then the lines around the edges of the scale work on the locket itself lead flowing into the carvings into the wood all the way out to the edge of the metal that's encasing the inside of the wooden inside of the box. So
Okay.
yeah,
But no other like picture or obvious, I don't know, symbol or something sort of comes out or like is clearly obvious now with both of them connected that wasn't there before.
not to. I mean, you can make an investigation check.
Let's see if I can roll better than a 1.
It's
14. Yeah, no, what I told you is what you observe. There's no like,
Okay.
aha, with this in there, it's a G. Like nothing like,
Yeah.
nothing like that really pops out to you.
Okay. All right. I sort of, I guess, to demonstrate what I'm seeing to my compatriots, like it's extraordinarily beautiful artistry here, and hand this to Artemis or Mortimer. And then I guess I'll take a look inside the box itself.
So the box itself, as I mentioned, is very thin wood, thin like balsa, but hard. It doesn't feel flimsy. And while there's no silver metal binding to the edges like there is with the jewelry box and the album, the interior walls of the box and the lid, they have like an embossed sort of carving into it that matches the scaly pattern of the locket itself.
Okay. And this, I don't know, there doesn't seem to be like a hollow space inside the base, or like it doesn't seem like everything fits the size, all makes sense. I suppose we could do this again.
Yeah.
Well, that's better.
So the base of the box all seems perfectly uniform. All four walls and floor are the same thickness. You're tapping on it and it doesn't sound any different anywhere you're tapping. And the lid that fits over it, the four thin, the four narrow edges that go over the top, they all seem the same. The top of the lid, as you're like measuring with your finger, does feel ever so slightly thicker piece of wood than the rest.
Okay. I tried to see if I can't see if there's some way to maybe open or access the lid itself. Like open, I don't know if there's some way to, I don't know, like slide it or figure out if there's some way to access what feels like a wider opening. Like, do I think it could be hollow? Is it
How are you checking if it's hollow?
tapping?
When you tap on it, it doesn't sound any different.
Okay. I will point out what I've discovered to Mortimer and Ash. Gentlemen, this appears to be, I don't know if Mortimer, do your expertise see anything particular? The lid seems thicker than it should be. I don't know if that means there could be some sort of hidden compartment in this box or not.
Do I sense anything in there? Would I have anything that I could utilize? I don't think I do.
I hold up my magnifying glass.
I could I'll ritually cast Detect Magic. So I'll sit there for 10 minutes to detect some magic there.
Can you just link the spell detect? Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
For the duration, you sense the presence of magical effects within 30 feet of yourself. If you sense such effects, you can take the magic action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears the magic. And if an effect was created by a spell, you can learn the spell's School of Magic. The spell is blocked by a foot of stone, dirt, or wood, an inch of metal, or a thin sheet of lead. Got it. Okay, that takes, I think, ritual cast takes like, 10 minutes? Or an hour or something?
I think 10 minutes, I believe.
10 minutes, yeah.
Okay, so you're doing that for the next 10 minutes. Ash and Logan.
I hand him my magnifying glass.
Whom?
Who, me?
Yeah, you're the one that found it. You notice something's up, so here you are.
I mean, it's mostly not the detail, but certainly. I guess I put it down on the box or put it down on the table and see if I can't. I'm trying to think what else I could do at this point. I guess I try to see if like maybe the lid slides in a direction, or there's something hollow like on the top. Like if I open up the lid and look at the bottom of the lid, there's nothing like hollow or recessed there.
So do a sleight of hand for the slide check. So you're on the top of the lid, you're like sliding this way, that way, up, down, left, right, and everything seems to be solid. Then, as you mentioned, you flipped it over and you're looking in the interior, and as you're sliding this way, that way, and otherwise, the individual scales of the embossing inside the lid, one of the rows of scales seems to be pushable into the row beneath it with like a springy pushback, ever so slightly.
Proceed to gently operate that.
as you continue to push against the spring-loaded row of scales,
Yep.
as it pushes entirely behind the next row, it clicks into place and holds. As you're holding the lid, you're pushing like that. And so there's now like a row of no scales.
So so the inside of the box has like this embossed set of scales, and I slid such that there's a row of scales that are now gone.
Yeah, like you've got a row of, these are my fingers. You got a row of scales, and then you got a row of scales, and a row of scales, and a row,
Yep.
like all through the lid. So you're looking inside the top of the lid, and you push these scales, or I guess it's more like this. You push these scales, and they go click. So now where these scales were is there's no scales.
I guess I try to slide those to see if it opens.
Slide? Nothing
Sure.
else slides.
I continue to investigate to see if there's something else that changed in the box.
What are you investigating the lid still?
Yeah, the whole box at this point, I guess.
What do you do with the lid while you're looking in the box?
Well, I guess I'll look at the top of it.
As you flip the lid over,
Yep.
the entire panel, held slightly by the vacuum of air because of the perfect fit, but it slowly drops, and once one corner of it is past the box, it falls to the ground, and out flutters a strip of paper or parchment.
I gently catch it and set the box on the table and proceed to look at the parchment.
Everybody clearly sees this happen. Eleanor is gasping and says, "My goodness gracious. I never knew that was there. What is it? What is it? This is exciting now."
I proceed to look at the document or page, whatever I'm looking at.
You see what appears to be lines of writing broken into there's like a line of writing, and then 4 lines of writing, and then 4 lines of writing, and it's all this big vertical thing, and you can't understand any of it.
Oh, but I can.
You can't naturally understand any of it. Hang on, let me see. Let me see what you
You
learned.
shouldn't understand this, cat, but you do.
You can read all writing, regardless of language, huh? So, does this mean you can determine its language, or it's just legible to you regardless of the language?
I have made a deal with a Eldritch patron, a Djinn patron that allows me a power that I can read all writing.
Right, but my question to you is it like using Google Translate on an image where you just see common writing instead of whatever's written there? Or do you know that that's kanji and you just know what the kanji means? Like, do you comprehend foreign written languages, or do you see all writing as your language?
I think I comprehend all written languages. But I'll let you, as the DM, make that call.
I'm going to see if there's a ruling on this.
Yeah.
Stand by. What's it called?
Eldritch Invocation, Eyes of the Rune Keeper. Let's see, I'll leave that determination up to the DM. But I'm glad it came in good use already.
As I realize, you see and comprehend the literal meaning of any writing as if it were your own language, but does not officially tell you what the origin of language or script was. Okay, so you can read the writing. Very good. Do you want me to send it to you in a message that you can see, or read it aloud to you?
Send it to me in a message, sure.
Okay. Hang on, let me copy this.
Do I recognize the script out of curiosity?
That's my point. Because of the thing that you linked me and the mechanics of it, You just view all writing as if it's your native language. You cannot officially discern what the origin language is.
Okay.
So as far as Logan is concerned, this was written in Common, as is all language. Your message is too long. Screw you. No, it's not. Okay. I have to send it you some other way. I know what I can do. Hang on. Let me copy
Whisper me in
this.
Discord.
No, I'm just gonna create. No, I can't send it to you in Discord. That's what's too long. But I can create a handout in the game and give it to you.
Oh, I thought you were trying to whisper to me in Roll20.
No. I was trying to whisper you in Discord, but I'll just do it here.
Wait, so you're saying that I can't
You don't-
tell that it's a different language?
As far as what I'm reading and as far as I understand, because
weird.
you can just read all writing, you just read all writing. You don't know that it's not one language or another. You can just read it.
That's a bizarre quirk. Okay. Eh.
And then if I go here, edit in player's journal, just yours, save. You should now see the mysterious note and its contents.
I
And
assume
the-
other people can like read over my shoulder, but
If you're sharing it with the whole class,
oh, holy cow, this is a lot of words. This is on one page?
it's like a strip of paper like this.
Oh, it's like a long strip.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, I wouldn't be trying to I would pull it out in front of me and I would be reading it. I wouldn't be yeah. No, I'm just okay.
Are you reading it
I'm
aloud?
not trying to like hide it, so I would have it out in front of me and I'd be looking at it, especially it's going to take me a minute to read it.
Okay, so the two of you witness a false bottom to the inside of the shoebox lid open after some fiddling, and a piece of paper falls out, and Logan is reading the parchment.
Did she say anything?
He was like, I had no idea that was there. What does it say? What is it?
I guess we're all beady-eyed, peering over, waiting for the tabaxi to reveal.
Well, what do you see is what I want to know.
Do we understand it?
So,
Or
are
recognize
you
it
are
right?
you reading? Are you trying to read it over his shoulder, or are you waiting patiently for his response?
Oh, I'm waiting for. I mean, he's the
I
perception.
imagine he's holding it like this, you know.
Well, he's reading it. He's reading it like this.
So I'll peek around and take a look. Just
So,
that's how to
Zach-
read it, but like
Yeah,
look at-
Mortimer peeks around and he reads. He can read it too because it's in Draconic.
Okay.
That's draconic.
Mentally, I want to like look over at him, but in the back of my mind, I'm looking like my focus kind of temporarily looks at him over my shoulder, like through my shoulder.
I'm breathing heavily, like over your shoulder.
Which I can see.
Yeah.
It appears to be a poem of sorts. Quite the lengthy one at that. Yes. Draconic. So I guess at that I'll show it to I'll just show the note to Eleanor and her husband.
Gosh, I don't know what that would mean. Dear, I didn't even know that opened.
Well, it's gonna take us some time to read this and figure it out, I believe. And I very gently, I guess, roll it up and then put it back in the box. Put it back in not like in.
At this point, detect magic is done being cast.
Okay.
And there is a detection of magic inside, coming from the jewelry case and from the backpack of whoever has the tattered cloak thing.
I think that's me.
Okay, so
Yeah,
Ash's
yeah,
backpack.
sure.
Well, and my entire cloak would be.
Yeah, and anything magic that either any of you are
That
actually
we
holding
expect.
that you're aware
Yeah.
of.
We,
Yeah.
Stuff you expect.
I should say the unexpected sources.
Yeah.
That's it. So I look around and I see it, and I point to Ash and said, "Check the cloak." And then I go, "Where did you say the other one was?" In
The jewelry case.
the jewelry case. I'll just walk right over to it and rummage through it, even
It's on
Well,
the
it's,
table.
it's a case
It's-
that's got the locket in
yeah.
it, but the locket itself is like completely flush with the case.
It's a perfect match recess to hold the locket inside the case. And with the case closed, the case is showing that there's magic.
I open it.
And the glow is coming directly from the locket itself inside.
So as we expected, there is magic upon this locket here. But
You're
there's
saying this
also
out loud?
magic. What's that?
Are you saying this out loud, or are you?
Yes. Yeah, I would say that out loud to you guys. And I would say, but also the cloak in there, or something in that bag, and then as you took it out.
With that, I'll take the locket and open the locket.
You see inside the little etching of the face inside, like I mentioned prior. The like tiny carved what appears to be ivory, but in like hyper detail.
Right. And I point to Zach, like, so what part of this is it? The whole thing? Something inside?
Yeah,
That's magical?
the locket is what's magical, opening and closing
The
it.
whole thing.
From
As far as I can
Zach's
tell, it's the whole
from
thing.
Zach's perspective, it doesn't appear to change.
And he would know what school it is?
If it were
Ooh, that's a
if
good
a spell were cast on it, I believe is what it says.
Okay. Okay.
Hang on, I need to capture something real quick here. Oh, sorry.
Our prisoner hasn't gone anywhere. Yeah.
It continues to absolutely not be moving.
Okay.
Download. Sorry, I just gotta throw an image that I previously generated but didn't put in game yet. So you can have it if you stand by just a moment. D&D projects, Birth of a Nation, global files. Minimize, choose file. Say bye. Sorry, should have done this already, but I was all over the state today. Everybody see that?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what the logit looks like.
I was expecting I thought it was a brighter silver. Okay.
All right, well,
It's more like future.
it's platinum. She told you that already. But it's got like a black embossing in the recess to bring out the detail. Like, you know those Celtic rings where the recess has like black paint, yeah, or ink or whatever. They've done that to the platinum.
Can I tell where if there's one specific spot that the magic's coming from, or is just the whole thing even?
The locket itself.
Okay.
While this is happening, I'm going to start to inspect the cloak, but I don't know what I can do with it in terms of figuring out why it's triggering Zach's spell.
Yeah, so upon further inspection, you don't discern any new information other than what we've previously shown in terms of what it looks like.
What's the process for like? I guess you what identify? You need that spell.
Let's see. How to identify magic.
Or there's like an attunement process where after you attune, then you know what it is and its full capabilities, right?
You can identify a magic item using the identify spell, spending a short rest in physical contact with the item, or through specific lore and experimentation.
All right, I'll hold it and play with it and inspect it for the rest of this conversation.
Okay. You do get a baseline sense that it's extraordinary, which is something apparently rules as written is true of all magic items. Handling a magic
All
item.
magic items are just extraordinary.
It says handling a magic item always gives the player a baseline experience that is extraordinary.
This is extra.
I guess I'm gonna start to attune to it. So,
Okay. So you're focusing on it in physical contact for the next hour.
Yeah.
Very good.
So, in light of this new information, Eleanor and husband, insert name here,
Reginald.
Reginald. It is quite the interesting. From what I can gather, it seems to be a sort of poem and puzzle.
Poem and puzzle. I've never had
Quite a long one.
I've never really had a mind for puzzles myself, but I've always enjoyed good poetry. Goodness, I'm not the greatest writer, even in the comedy world. I don't know that I could discern much from a poem. To which Perrin says, "Oh, I love writing. I'll take a look at it. What's it say?"
I mean, I'll show it to him. I'm not sure if you can read this, kid.
Sure can't.
Appreciate your enthusiasm. So, Eleanor, if I recall, I believe you said you would be all right with us taking all of these items with us so that we can further
Yes, well, I mean,
investigate their nature as well as also remove any sort of concern or risk to you and your husband.
now that I understand that there's more to it than just being an heirloom, and clearly this is connected to something, and if there's truly a danger to possessing it, and you're with the Red Guard and all, sir, it's quite a different story than just some strangers who want to randomly hold my jewelry. And I spoke to Reginald, and I understand the situation. As provided, he said you had something in writing that we'd get it returned, of course, and I take you for your word. You're trustworthy. The Red Guard and Mr. Logan, sir. I don't know if it's common knowledge. Like she's like sharing a glance to Reginald. I don't know if he wants us to know. I don't know.
I appreciate your discern. That's not the word.
Discretion.
Discretion. Thank you. I appreciate your discretion, madam.
Yes, of course. Just
So with that, I believe we will happily. Thank you very much for your assistance with this. Again, I will happily regale you with the tale once I've come back and bring the locket to return it to you. And in the meantime, I'm afraid you'll just have to wait in suspense and focus on that writing, because you, I think, do have a good talent to one day be a fantastic comic.
Oh, you really think so?
You genuinely had me laughing at different points in the evening. So
you're sweet.
With that, gentlemen, I believe we can make ourselves scarce.
Indubitably.
I will put everything together back in the box and carry it with me. And with that, once we're outside, then I thank Reginald and Eleanor for all of their help and appreciation and attention.
Absolutely. Thanks for getting her home safe last night, despite what we thought we saw. And Anyway, sorry for the misunderstanding, and I do hope to see you back soon on my doorstep.
Myself as well, good sir. I hope we can
Someday I'll
resolve
figure
this.
out what my accent really is, and I'll keep to it.
Very good, Mitchell. Very good. So yeah, once he's closed the door and we're all outside, let me suggest we head back to the room, gentlemen. I can write this down. I can copy this down in Commons so we all have access to it, and then it is quite the puzzle. And we can figure out our plan from there. Barring any objections, I head back to our Red Guard room.
Okay, is everybody following suit?
Travel with.
See.
Very good.
So yeah, get back to the room. Say greetings to the dwarf and wart. Because we're going back in, head back into the room, sit down. If we don't have parchment and an inkwell, I will request my compatriots to find some. And once found, I will start copying down.
Oh, wow! You've actually got a prisoner? Can I watch him? What do I need to do? Says Perrin as he follows you all into the room.
Yeah, he's in it now.
Yep, all right. You're part of it now, buddy. Yeah, make sure he doesn't move or say anything or do anything.
Make sure
He starts to.
he doesn't leave.
It turns out we may be actually getting him to do just that here in a minute. But that can wait until I've done this, and I will proceed to, write it all down in common and then share it with my friends.
Does anybody have ink, paper, or something similar on their person? Else, someone will have to make a quick trip.
I believe I do.
Checking my inventory now. Dungeoneer's pack. I don't know what's in that.
Oh, I have an ink and an ink pen.
Okay.
So I have a cartographer's kit.
Oh, I
Yeah.
have parchment. I have everything. I've got parchment
Perfect.
and pen and paper.
Sorted. Great.
Yeah.
So he does that, and you all can have this in common in your journals. For the sake of anyone viewing who doesn't want to lean in and read their screen, I will recite it once. Ere crowns were cast and kings were named, ash veiled the lands beneath my flight. 7 watched me cross the mountains, though only 1 beheld the light. First find those watchers old and worn, 7 brothers staring toward the morn. Count from the one whose eye sees day. At 3rd, forsake the common way. Under the brother, cold and blind, root and stone embrace entwined. Near his feet a monarch lies, crowned in earth with sightless eyes. Rest where the king shall never wake. Open not the gift you take within his hand. What none can see, north is bound where south should be. When north is south and east is west, walk toward the sun when it goes to rest. 9 marks forward, 4 marks down, seek the stone that wears no crown. Silver runs but never flows, golden bough but never grows. Between the two, no hinge, no key, a mouth of stone waits silently. No blade may make that doorway yield, no spell may break its ancient shield. Give it that which rich men lack, yet beggars bear upon their back. Beyond, 3 brothers bar the way. 1 tells truth by light of day, 1 speaks lies with every breath. 1 speaks truth alone in death. Ask not which path will lead you right. Ask instead what shuns the light. When all 3 brothers answer same, follow that which has no name. 5 dead stars above you burn. Beneath the 5th, your footsteps turn. Where dragons' ribs from stone arise. Seek the jaw that faces skies. Enter when the sun is drowned. Count the teeth that touch the ground. Take the 7th, turn it twice. Blood pays blood, but breath pays price. Down where buried thunder sleeps, past the door the dead worm keeps. Gold shall gleam before your eyes, bright enough to purchase lies. Touch it not. The greatest hoard I ever won was never minted, forged nor spun. Kings surrendered it to me. Prisoners begged that it be free. No chest can hold it. No thief can take it. No merchant can sell it. Yet every mortal spends it. When you can name my treasure true, speak its name, where flames shine blue. This then shall stone surrender stone, and what I guarded be your own.
Beautifully done. But that
Yes,
sounds like
that
a
is
quest to
very
me.
involved and has a lot of steps.
Yes.
Someone went to an extraordinary length to hide something.
Something.
It's as if someone wanted to write a poem and decided to spend half of their lifetime putting together this particular event to make sure that they could write a poem about where they hid something. But I digress. This is involved. And somehow involves a locket. I'm a little confused on this one, boys. I don't know what to tell you. There's a lot going on here. Would
I
I
think we
know,
take it step by
like,
step.
I don't know, this seven brothers staring toward the moor. Do I know of like a mountain range nearby that's got seven
That was my
peaks?
thought.
Do you know of a mountain range nearby? Yes, the Stony Peaks are north of you.
Can I? Does our Google Docs have a map? Zoomed in.
Let me see. I can give you the. I can put you on the area map.
Yeah, could you?
Sure.
Weymouth. Stony Peaks are more than 7 and covered with a label. So that doesn't help me.
I mean, it's that whole mountain range is in the Stony Peaks, and it continues north.
Right. Okay.
I mean, to be fair though, you could have hundreds of mountain peaks, but there could be one location in particular where there are 7 peaks clustered. If you've ever seen photographs of Mount Whitney from down below and all the Sierras, you'll see a lot of vistas like that, where you're like, oh, there's like 4 peaks right next to each other, or at least it appears that way.
Okay. Gentlemen, I think we need a map.
Aye.
But more pressing, our prisoner. So,
oh yes, we should probably set that in motion.
what I'm debating is whether I let him know we have the locket. Seeing how he reacts.
Oh, you want me to put you back on the town map?
Oh yeah, if you could. All right. Pen, you're in the thick of it now, so you're going to hear the whole plan. Actually, before I do that, do you have adults that are responsible for you here in Weymouth?
Absolutely not. I take care of myself.
So there's nobody that's looking for you right now. There's nobody that knows you're missing. There's nobody you're responsible to. Like, no one's expecting you to come home tomorrow.
I'm sure. Whatever the hell his name was.
The guy in charge of the inn.
I'm sure bartender of the Cup and Spoon will be wondering where I am, but he'll be fine. He can find himself another stable boy to string along, hoping to be a doorman someday at a comedy club.
Do you have parents somewhere?
Only more.
Do you have any
Through
friends?
this whole thing, I'm just looking back and
you may
forth
want to
between them.
say goodbye to if we're going to leave Weymouth?
No, nothing tying me to this place.
Is this where you're from?
Not originally.
Where are you from originally?
Well, I travelled here from the the village to the east, the Mist Road, along the Mist Road, Mistwater Village.
Have you been many other places?
Well, I was born in Monroe, then after my parents left, I wandered about, head south, kind of.
Your parents disappeared on you.
No, they left the world. I just don't like to talk about it.
Ah, very good. Or not good, but
Very good.
understood. Understood.
I
I meant to say understood. I meant to say.
don't
Understood.
like your friend very much, Mortimer. No, but just kidding. Yeah, no. After I was on my own, I wandered around a bit and survived in Mistwater for a bit. A lot of travelers around there on the Mist Road, so I got a lot of handouts, and eventually, insert name of dwarf at cup and spoon.
Yeah.
Was looking for work, and once I realized he owned a comedy club and decided that's what I wanted to do with my life, because all the best comedians have trauma, and I've got plenty of that. I asked him if I could be,
Mike's laughing. Logan is not laughing.
I asked if I could be, one of his acts, and he said I could, any good comedian starts as a doorman. So I said, well, let me be a doorman. He said, well, I need a stable boy, but someday if you prove yourself and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, he can go suck on an egg, because I've got a real champion of verse in our midst, and I'm going to just do what he does and be as funny as he is.
Oh, you'll learn a lot.
Clap Mortimer on the shoulder. You're gonna have fun with this one. All right. Well, since nothing ties you to the place, you'll have no problem leaving. Very good.
Yeah, I'm happy to be your NPC tag along.
So the plan. All right. So to review the plan, gentlemen, I'm thinking we show him that we have the locket, so he knows it's in opposition, and then we, assuming he doesn't immediately just try to kill us again, we cut him loose. Actually, first, I take that back. Ash, you seem very enamored with that cloak. Maybe perhaps we see what that does.
I've been playing with this whole time, so has a short rest-ish passed?
Yeah,
That's an hour? It hasn't really been an hour yet.
I mean, we can wait. I'm happy to wait for him to figure that out before we.
I mean, yeah, if that's what you want, if that's what you want to do, we can just do that.
Yeah.
Very good. Jeff
is immediately cursed.
Well, I'm holding it. I'm not wearing it yet.
Well, you're attuning to it, right? I mean, the moment you're attuned to it.
Yeah. Upon attuning to it, you know
consequences that happen.
Upon attuning to it, Jeff, you know that.
So it's about attuning rather than like actually donning it.
Yes.
Hold on. Grabbing stylus. Oh, wow. There's a lot going on here.
I think Jeff is going to be very happy.
Okay. So the bugbear is playing with rope, basically. I guess I would pass the time by just sort of trying to basically get as much information as I can out of our new squire, as well as encouraging Mortimer to maybe share a little bit about himself to like get the two of them to get along better.
Does a bugbear count as a humanoid?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm technically a fey creature.
The humanoid is just like a bipedal adventurer.
Yeah, you are a humanoid fey creature.
Okay.
You have 2 arms and 2 legs.
Yeah.
2 eyes, nose, ears, mouth.
So as a link to description, I'm reading through it.
Sorry, guys, I'm fading a bit.
Oh, I was going to say this too. Before we let our prisoner go, and I say this to the group. Now, do we want him to know that we have the locket? Or do we want him to think that he knows without us knowing that we have the locket?
I don't care if he knows if we know or not. I just want him to know it's not with Eleanor and Reginald.
I'm just trying to think ahead. If he knows that we know, will that change his behavior and send him on maybe a different course than what he should, or is he going to be a lackey and just go back to the source with the news?
I don't know, but it's worth a shot.
Basically, it's like, have you ever World War II, the British Navy, once they decoded Enigma, they realized they couldn't act on every piece of valid intelligence. They had to let some things go, which meant ships getting blown up, so the Germans didn't catch on.
Right. I understand. I guess Logan doesn't care if he knows if we know or not. I just want to see if he'll
Bless you.
try to head back home, which very well might not work. He may just refuse to leave for either because he doesn't care anymore, or he's willing to die to try to get the locket, regardless of outcome. So what I propose is we keep him, we ungag him, we unwax him, show him the locket, and tell him to scram. If he tries to do anything, we'll incapacitate him again. And then from there, if he's refusing to go home on his own, then we'll have to turn him over to the local authorities and figure something else out.
Flush out the higher ups another way.
Yeah.
That's the thing. If he's a crafty one and he knows that we know. I mean, I'm getting a little off course here, but if he knows that we know, maybe he doesn't go right back. But if he thinks that we don't know that he knows, then maybe he just goes straight there.
I don't. If you think you can come up with a way for him to know without us knowing, or without him knowing that we know that he knows that we know don't know that we know that he knows that we don't know that he knows, then by all means, I'm open to suggestions. But also, I'm happy to pause this discussion because Zach is falling asleep.
Right.
I'm sorry, guys.
No
Okay.
worries.
All right.
It's like 11:30. I get it.
I need to go to bed too, so
All good.
I'm on your time as well.
yeah, I'm at. Yeah, I gotta go to bed 6 hours, so it is time for me to go to bed. Okay,
Mhm.
so we can say goodnight, Internet.
Yes.
Good night, the internet. We'll catch you in the
Goodbye.
next
Yes,
one.
yes,
Bye
yes.
bye.
Hey, there he is.
Oh yeah, now you
Good
shifted
night.
all our faces in the wrong place for the bye bye.
Chaos.
He's
I actually
him,
didn't
and
mean to
he's
do that.
Wait, so whose name is under Jeff there? Oh, mine.
Back
so,
to normal,
I
yeah.
was the chest hair beard guy for a second. That's fine.
Just for a second.
All right,
Just
we're
for a
out.
second.
We're out. Bye bye.
That's